Boston's new 103.3 Amp Radio. I'm Slater here with Paramore. We got Haley.
Hi.
Taylor and Jeremy.
Yep.
Thank you so much for stopping by the Amp Radio studios.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thanks.
Welcome to Boston.
Thanks.
You guys got a big show tonight?
Yeah, we do. At the House of Blues.
You excited? That's a great venue. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you're back with the fourth album. It's self-titled. It's been a while since we've heard from you.
Yeah.
What's with the self-titled thing?
We love this record. I mean, I feel like everything we've ever wanted to do as a band made it onto the record. So we, when it was done and we listened back to it, well, actually somewhere towards the middle to the end of the process, we were talking about what we wanted to do with the title, and I was just kind of had been writing down a few things, and I kept coming back to like the fact that we all three had talked about it so many times, like how much we feel connected to this record. And so we talked about it, and I was like, what if we just like self-titled this mug? And the guys were like, it hardly ever happens that quick that you come up with something that's so important for you, like with no, I mean, you know, we all just felt really connected to that, and we felt like if there was ever a record that we were going to give our name to, it would be this one. I guess I could have said it just like that. I could have just said that from the beginning.
A couple of the tracks that stood out most to me on the album, I really love them, the ukulele tracks.
Oh, cool.
What made you want to do those? Where did those come from?
Writer's block.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Taylor had gotten a ukulele after we went to Hawaii for the first time, and we've only played there one time, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, once, and we played with Hello Goodbye, and one of the guys had a ukulele, and he just became obsessed. So we had one laying around the studio, and we could not write. Like, nothing was happening. It was just like a dried up well. So we kind of we felt defeated. Taylor picked up a ukulele, and then we started writing. I actually think the first song that we wrote using it was Last Hope, which is not an interlude. But then we liked that so much that we just kind of kept playing around on it, and then these interludes happened, and I don't know, they were a good way for us to let off steam and be like kind of frustrated in the moment trying to write the record, but still like find humor in it.
It's fun. I mean, they're a great sound. It's unique and different.
Thank you.
They come out of nowhere, and you're like, wow, what was that?
Thanks, that's cool.
My only gripe is that they're short. I wish they were
right.
cool. Are there going to be elements of that in the live show?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're still. It's hard when you put out a new record. I think you're trying to please a lot of different people, and so we didn't want to put too much of the new record into it. So we're still transitioning, and but I think there's a good balance of everything in there. So there'll be a little bit of that.
All right, now the tattoos, the artwork for your Singles Club box set, the bars tattoo. Are those real tattoos?
Yeah.
You actually all got
them.
We did get
matching
Oh,
tattoos?
there.
That's awesome.
Got them.
What does the symbol mean?
Well, we put it on the front cover of our Singles Club box set, and we did. Actually, we did the tattoos first.
Yeah.
We were playing Warped Tour. That's what it was, and we wanted something that symbolized the three of us being in the band and sort of being like stuck together. And but then we sat down with this guy, this tattoo artist, and we were talking about it, and we ended up coming up with the fact that the bars were gonna be made up of negative space, which is actually just our skin, and what makes the design is the box around it. So everything that makes up the negative space is our fans, our family, the crew that we have on tour who are our friends, and they are our family at this point. We've toured with them for so long. So pretty much you wouldn't see these bars if it weren't for everything that surrounds it. So that's how we feel about where we are.
Okay, very cool. Awesome.
Thanks.
What's your favorite song on the album?
I really like the last song called Future. It's just kind of an emotional roller coaster of a song. I don't know. I love that song.
Oh yeah. There's a lot. We change.
Yeah,
we change our minds like
every day.
Yeah. And especially since we started playing some new songs, like you start to love them even more, like differently. You know? But I like a song called "Ain't It Fun." It's been fun playing it.
I'm loving playing Still Into You every night.
Yeah, that's the new single.
Yeah, it's a new single, so there's a lot of excitement around it anyways, just because we made the video, now we're playing it live, and it just feels happy.
It looks like you guys had a lot of fun making the video. It's a very fun video to watch. It's a
Thanks.
fun song to listen to.
Thank you.
Tell us about the song a little bit.
it's like one of 2 love songs that we've ever put on any of our albums. We're not typically the love song type of band, you know. But this song happened because Taylor was playing around on an organ sound, and he had this riff that he then, like, took over to his guitar, and I loved the riff so much. Like, it reminded me of, like, I'm a big Oingo Boingo fan, and I like a lot of, like, 80s new wave and 80s, like, pop rock, like the Cars and stuff, and it reminded me of that feeling, and I got so happy listening to it that this happy sort of song came out of it. And I mean, it is literally, it feels crazy to me because there's so many other songs that I connect with, you know, every day off of our record in different ways, but this one now I always come back to as being my favorite because it's just fun, and I'm actually a fan of, like, I would listen to this song if it was any band or any artist that put it out. I love this song.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much tonight. Have a great show.
Thank you.
Really appreciate you stopping by the Amp Radio Studios.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Cool.